Hello students, my name is Venkateshwar Reddy and today I am going to explain you simple mathematical calculations using a Vedic mathematics. How to solve those Vedic maths problems very easily. I'll tell you how to calculate the things in traditional mathematics and how to solve the same problem in a Vedic mathematics. Before going to know about Vedic mathematics, first of all let me introduce you the history of Vedic mathematics and importance of Vedic mathematics for a minute. I don't take much time to introduce you about Vedic mathematics. So Vedic mathematics. So what is a Vedic mathematics? So from where this Vedic mathematics was evolved? So first of all, what is a Vedic mathematics? The name itself indicates that Vedic mathematics is derived from the Vedas. It is the mathematical principles, those were derived from Atharvana Veda. What are the four Vedas in Indian Hindu mythology? Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Atharvana Veda, Sama Veda. So these Vedic mathematical principles were derived from Atharva Veda. So Vedic mathematics is the name given to the ancient system of Indian mathematics which was rediscovered from the Vedas between 1911 and 1918 by Swami Sri Bharati Krishna Tirthaji Maharaja, who lived between 1884 to 1960. So he is the father of Vedic mathematics who invented some set of rules for quick calculations of mathematical problems. According to his research, the mathematics is based on sutras. The formulas described the way the mind works naturally and are therefore a great help in directing the student to appropriate solution. So Vedic maths we have just now discussed is derived from our Atharvana Veda. There are 14 sutras and 13 sub-sutras in this Vedic mathematics. The book Vedic Mathematics was published on 1965. Veda is the Sanskrit word which means knowledge. Vedic mathematics is being used from so many years for quick calculations. If you know how to calculate the things quickly, then you can solve it in less time, because in a computer examination time is very crucial. Generally, if you write any bank examination, they will give you 60 minutes and they will give you 100 questions. So if it is possible to solve the question in less than a minute, so their time factor is very important. So if you are able to solve the problem in less than 30 seconds, then you can crack the computer examination very easily. If you want to crack the examination, you have to come to the correct answer. Now with the help of this Vedic mathematics, that will save your time. If you do the mathematics quickly, then you are able to come to the solution very quickly, so that you can attempt more number of questions with a less negative questions. So first of all, before going to that, why Vedic mathematics gaining a popularity? It helps the students to solve the problems more faster than the traditional methods. I'll tell you what is the traditional method and how to what is the Vedic method in a great detail in the next coming 10 minutes. It saves a lot of time in competitive examinations. It provides one line answer. Suppose if somebody asks you what is a 10 into 11, without referring, you can say straight away the answer is 110. If it is of 11 into 12, without referring to the pen and paper, without doing any manual calculations, you can simply say 132. If somebody asks you to calculate 14 and 15, how much time it will take to come to the solution? Just by saying, if I say 14 and 15, you can straight away come to the answer just by calculating in our mind itself with the help of the Vedic mathematics that I am going to teach you. Complex calculations can be done in 5 to 10 seconds without a pen and paper. Vedic mathematics is a very powerful tool for solving problems. Methods Today I would like to take two examples. One is squaring of numbers ending with 5. Suppose if somebody asks you to find the square of 15 square, then what you will do? 15 into 15, then you will multiply this 5 with 15. 5 1 is 5, 5 5 is 25, 2 is the carry, 5 1 is 5, 2 7. Then 1 5 is 5, 1 1 is 1. So adding these two, 5 7 5 12, carry is the 1. So 1 1 2, 225 is the answer. Now just by seeing 15 square, you can simply give this answer. How? I'll tell you now. So simply let us say any number ending with 5. This 15 is the 2-digit number where the units place is 5. If any unit digit is a 5, if anyone asks you to calculate a 15 square, what you have to do? Takes the 10 digit and then 1, and then take a number added to 1 plus 1 2. So that is the LHS part, and RHS part is 5 5 is 25. So 1 into 2 is 2. So that is the answer. LHS, RHS combined together forms the answer 225. Got it now? So any digit of the format x 5 square, x may be of anything like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 25, 27, anything, then x5 square, if it is of the form, then LHS part will be x into x plus 1, and then RHS will be 25. This is LHS part and this is RHS part. If somebody asks you to calculate 75 square, tell me the answer now. Write down 25, 7 8 is 56. That's it. 56, 25 is the answer. Because 7 is in tens place, so it is x is equal to 7, x plus 1 is 8. 7 and 8 gives 56. If someone asks you to calculate 95 square, tell me 90, 25. If somebody asks you to calculate 115 square, 115, 11 into 12, so that's it, 132, 25. If somebody asks you to calculate 125 square, tell me now, 12 into 13, how much? Yes, you are right, 156, 25. That's it. Simply by looking the number, you can straight away come to the answer. That is the squaring of number ending with 5. If it is any of the number is of the format x5, x may be of any number, x5 square, then the answer is x into x plus 1 into 25. There x into x plus 1 means that is the LHS part and this is the right hand side part. Now squaring of number between 15 and 16. Suppose if anybody asks you to calculate 53 square, so I'll tell you now. Example, if somebody asks you 51 square, what you will do? 51 into 51. So what you will do? 51, 5 1 is 5, 5 5 is 25. 1 0 1 6 2 6 0 1. But just by looking into this number, just now what I said is LHS square. So what is that? It means 51 square means, yes, 5 5 is a LHS part, RHS part. So RHS is 1 1 1 1 is 0 1 because it is a 2-digit number 0 1. Take 2 digits, and then this 51 square means 5 5 is a 25 plus 1. So this means 25 plus this number, that comes 2601. If it is 52 square, tell me now, 56 square, 52 square means it is 0 2, 5 5 is a 25 and then 2, add 2, 27. This is the answer. So let us say 59 square, then 9 9 is a 81, 5 5 is a 25 plus 9. So that is 34, 81. You just cross check it with the help of traditional method. So 59 square into 59, 9 9 is 81, carry 1 and carry 8, 9 5 is 45, then 8 53. Similarly do the calculation for 5, 5 9 is 45, 5 5 is 25, 29, 1 8 14, then 3, 34 81. Got it? You arrived at the same answer for both traditional method. This is the traditional method, this is the Vedic method. Here Vedic method does not give a approximate answers, it gives the accurate answers. Got it, my friends? I hope you are clear with these two topics. One is squaring of the numbers ending with the digit 5 and the squaring of the numbers between 15 and 60.